Hey beautiful people, welcome to Channel. If you're new here, this is a space where we talk all things: life, love, spirituality, and the law of attraction. Helping you realign with your highest path and manifest from a place of pure authenticity and light. I'm so happy you're here and tuning in to today's video. I'm really excited to be back for the month of November because there's such powerful energy in the air right now. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Are you setting any personal intentions or goals for this month? Maybe there's something new you want to start doing or a habit you'd like to practice daily. For me, I'm planning to create a lot more content throughout November. In past years, I've had certain Novembers where I felt especially inspired to post more, and that same energy is showing up again this year. So definitely stay tuned. There's a lot of new and exciting content on the way. If you'd like to be the first to know when I post new videos, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel if it feels right for you. Also, share what's happening in your world this month, what you're creating, working toward, or manifesting. It's such a beautiful thing when we can inspire and motivate one another as we go after our dreams and desires together. I always love hearing your stories and seeing what you're bringing to life. Now, right away, I feel I'm connecting with a group of people who've been courageously sharing their true selves with the world, maybe through your voice, your art, your music, your story, or another creative expression. What I'm sensing is that what you're sharing carries a piece of your soul, and that's why it touches others so deeply. It's not about being perfect. In fact, I feel someone here may be struggling with perfectionism. The message coming through is that your impact doesn't come from perfection. It comes from authenticity. What you create has meaning because it's real and heartfelt. What you're creating is already beautiful, but what truly makes it special is the energy behind it. Your soul's unique essence flowing through your work. It's not about how perfect or polished something looks. What matters most is the genuine energy you infuse into it. So, if you've been worrying that what you're creating isn't good enough, let this be a reminder to release that fear. Your creations carry your heart's energy, and that energy naturally touches and inspires others. When you create from an open heart, you emit a frequency that encourages others to open theirs too. Every time someone connects with your art, content, or work, they can feel that energy. It moves them in subtle ways, helping to open their hearts and raise their vibration. What you're doing is powerful. It's contributing to a shift in the planet's overall frequency. Don't underestimate how much impact you have in this collective transformation. All right, I'll step down from my little soapbox for now and start shuffling the energy oracle cards. Let's see what messages want to come through for everyone tuned into today's reading. Interestingly, I just saw an image of a barn, specifically the roof. And I'm not sure why, but it might hold meaning for someone watching. Maybe you grew up on a farm, live in a rural area, or have a special memory tied to that kind of setting. I'm also seeing chickens, which could be another confirmation or symbol for someone. Whenever I share specific details, names, or images during a reading, they're usually meant for certain individuals. So, as always, take only what resonates and trust your intuition. It's your truest guide through life. The cards showing up are the root chakra in reverse, the heart chakra at the bottom of the deck, walking away, and man holding a heart. I'm about to share some very specific messages or downloads that won't apply to everyone. They seem to be meant for a particular group of people dealing with a deep, ancient soul connection, one that feels like it's followed you across time and space. The word that keeps coming up is tethered. You may feel an invisible bond connecting you and this person. It's not a negative attachment, though at times it can feel heavy or overwhelming. More than anything, it feels like a supportive link. When one of you grows or evolves, the other naturally follows. It's a shared spiritual rhythm that keeps pulling you both toward higher growth. Even so, this connection can feel hard to define in the physical world. Some of you might be feeling anxious, uncertain, or emotionally restless about it. I've been picking up on that energy strongly these past few days. My guides keep sending the message that you cannot lose this person and they cannot lose you. Spiritually speaking, there's no such thing as abandonment here. You and this other soul are connected in a way that allows mutual support, even from a distance. You don't need to worry about this connection fading. If you've been feeling waves of anxiety, wondering if this person will disappear from your life, know that they've likely felt the same thing. This connection mirrors emotions on both sides. When one of you feels fear or uncertainty, the other often feels it too. The message I'm hearing clearly is, I'm not going anywhere. This feels like it's coming from this person's higher self, reassuring you that the bond between you is real, sacred, and unbreakable, even when it feels uncertain on the surface. Sometimes, one of you may feel the anxiety in this connection more strongly, and then it shifts. The other person begins to feel it instead. There's a lot of energetic and emotional mirroring between you two, and it can affect you in ways that are hard to explain. So it's no surprise that you both share similar fears, like the fear of losing the connection or abandoning one another. What I'm hearing is that your souls made a kind of pact before this lifetime, a promise that you wouldn't walk this path alone, that you'd support each other no matter what. For some of you, that support may be purely energetic or spiritual. You might not have any contact in the physical world, yet you still feel each other's presence, you sense them around you, and they feel you too. For others, this connection may exist in the physical, perhaps as a romantic relationship, or maybe a close but non-romantic bond. For most of you, though, it seems to fall somewhere in between. At times, you might feel very close to this person, and at other times, there's more distance. But through it all, the connection remains strong and alive underneath. The word soul family is coming through strongly. Whether or not this connection is romantic, this person feels like a member of your soul family, someone your spirit recognizes deeply. It's important to remember that whatever you're feeling toward them, they're feeling toward you as well. When you miss them, it's because their soul misses you too. When you fear losing them, it's because they carry that same fear. And when you feel that deep love and sense of home with them, it's because they feel it just as strongly. This connection is full of mirroring, reflecting both your light and your growth back to one another. With the garden and the gate card reversed, it feels like you're being guided to open up more emotionally. This isn't about being weak. It's about allowing yourself to be truly open-hearted and authentic with this person in a way you can't be with anyone else. There's something rare and powerful about the connection you share. It feels like a relationship where both of you can drop your walls and show your true selves completely. And that level of emotional honesty is something incredibly special and hard to find. For many of you, this bond feels deep and once in a lifetime. Yet, I sense a quiet fear underneath, a question that whispers, if I follow my heart and do what's best for me, will I lose this person? You may feel uncertain about the future of this connection, especially if you're making choices that align with your growth or happiness. But what I'm sensing is that the connection isn't breaking, it's transforming. It may take on a new shape, but its essence will remain intact. The message I keep hearing from this person's higher self is, you'll never lose me when you're choosing yourself. That's the beauty of this connection. The more you honour your truth and follow what feels right for you, the more naturally the bond flows between you. Because your souls are so deeply linked, every time you choose your own highest good, you're also supporting their growth and the connection's evolution. I'm hearing that this connection is especially strong through the heart space. Your heart chakra is deeply linked with this person's, creating a powerful emotional bond. I'm also sensing that this connection is naturally shifting and evolving. There's no need to rush into any sudden or difficult decisions right now. What's unfolding is doing so organically and in divine timing. Every day that you choose what feels most aligned and authentic for you, this connection continues to adjust and evolve in its own beautiful way. Now, I'm also receiving another message that might be for a different part of the collective. Someone here feels incredibly heart-activated by you. Their emotions are running deep, maybe even a little overwhelming. It's not a bad thing, but it's intense. They might feel like they're falling for you fast, almost dizzy with emotion, like their heart is wide open and it both excites and scares them. For others, this could actually be you feeling this way, as though something or someone new in your life has opened your heart so fully that it's both beautiful and a little unsettling. You may find yourself feeling tender, emotional, or even shaky at times as you lean into this new experience. There's also a message here about clarity and release. Something in your life has recently called for you to walk away or to finally see a situation clearly. This moment of truth is part of your heart's awakening, even if it's been challenging. It feels like these changes have been happening mostly within you, gradually at first, and then all at once. You may have just woken up one day and realized, I'm not that same person anymore. For many of you, this shift has meant walking away from people, habits, or patterns that were connected to an older version of yourself. It's not that you stopped caring, you've simply outgrown situations that no longer align with who you've become. With the man holding a heart card upright, I'm sensing this beautiful inner pull forward. Your heart is guiding you towards something new, even while your fears may still tug you back. It's like there's a gentle tug of war inside you between hope and hesitation. The message here is clear. Follow what feels true to your heart. And with woman holding a heart and appreciation showing up, Spirit is reminding you that self-love is magnetic. The more you nurture and appreciate yourself, the more your path naturally unfolds in harmony. You don't need to rush. Trust the gradual unfolding of things. Keep leaning into what feels aligned and life-giving, rather than letting fear or uncertainty pull you backward. I also feel that new doors of opportunity are beginning to open for you, though they might feel a little ungrounding at times, especially when your heart is wide open and vulnerable. Some of this energy may even feel stronger at night or during certain seasons when emotions are heightened. What's clear is that you're entering a new chapter, and these new doors opening for you are guiding you toward greater love, clarity, and alignment than you've ever known. Now, the energy around you feels fast-moving, like things were completely still for a while, and suddenly everything starts shifting all at once. I'm getting that strong sense of momentum after a long pause. I also saw the month of February come through. That could be a birth month, an anniversary, or simply a time when something significant unfolds. There's a lot of Aquarius and Capricorn energy here, which tells me you've been building something quietly beneath the surface, and now it's about to come to life. Something that's felt stuck or stagnant in your world is about to move forward quickly. Maybe a project, a connection, or even a mindset shift. There's also a message about travel or new experiences. You may soon get opportunities to explore new places, even if they're nearby. These experiences are being divinely guided, almost as if your higher self has already arranged them behind the scenes. If you find yourself experiencing déjà vu during these new opportunities, it's no coincidence. That sense of, I've seen this before, is your soul recognizing the moment it helped create in advance. Some of you may even have dreamed about these people, places, or situations before they appear in real life. That's confirmation of how deeply connected you are to your spiritual guidance. The High Priestess energy around you shows that you're incredibly intuitive right now. Your inner knowing is strong and it's guiding these shifts. I'm also picking up on the Queen of Wands reversed, which suggests a feminine energy around you who may be feeling jealous, insecure, or overly controlling. This energy doesn't belong to you. It's coming from someone else. It could be a person who feels uncomfortable or unsettled by your growing confidence and spiritual glow. Now, when I say masculine and feminine, just to clarify, I'm not talking about gender. These are simply different types of energy, and we all have both within us. Sometimes this message might relate to an inner dynamic, but in this case, I feel it's mostly external, involving another person or situation. I'm hearing that someone sees you opening up, letting your guard down, expressing your truth, and showing your heart, and they don't like it. They might try to make you doubt yourself, almost as if they want you to feel embarrassed or cringy for being so genuine. But Spirit is saying the exact opposite is true. Your openness and honesty are actually inspiring others and helping people open their hearts. This person's reaction doesn't reflect your energy, it reflects their own insecurities. They may be uncomfortable seeing someone shine in ways they haven't allowed themselves to. I'm also hearing the words fall in line, as if this person is trying to get you to tone yourself down or fit into what feels normal. But you weren't meant to blend in, you were meant to stand out and speak your truth. For some of you, this could be a friend, family member, ex-partner, or even a co-worker. For others, it could feel connected to a maternal figure or feminine ancestor, someone who struggled with the same generational wounds or patterns that you've now broken. And that's where the broken heart card reversed comes in. Spirit's showing me that you've healed something this person hasn't or wasn't willing to face. Your healing may trigger discomfort in them, but that's only because your light reminds them of what they've yet to heal. For some of you, the person showing this energy may be a family member who chose not to face or heal certain generational wounds. Instead of working through them, they buried those insecurities deep inside and now, without realizing it, project them onto others, including you. But this doesn't always have to be family. It could just as easily be a friend, an ex, or someone from your past who mirrors a part of your old self. There's some kind of shared wound or emotional link between you, something that once connected you. The difference is you faced it, healed it, and grew stronger while they chose to avoid it. You've done the hard work, facing uncomfortable truths, choosing love over fear, and fully embracing who you are. You've stepped into a vibration of unconditional self-love, while this person is still rejecting those same parts of themselves. So when they see you thriving, being confident, chasing your dreams, and living authentically, it triggers them deeply. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because your light reflects what they haven't yet accepted or healed within themselves. I'm also seeing the attachment card, which tells me this person may still wear some kind of mask or try to present a false version of themselves to the world. What's interesting, though, is that even though they're triggered by you, they still want to be close to you, physically, emotionally, or even energetically. It's a strange mix. They're drawn to your energy and feel good being around you. Yet, at the same time, they might judge you or feel uncomfortable with your authenticity. Deep down, it's because you represent their healed potential, the version of themselves they're not ready to embody yet. Here's the truth. This is no longer a connection you're meant to carry. You've outgrown the version of yourself that stayed around people who couldn't fully celebrate your light. You've chosen healing, and with that choice comes freedom. Freedom to keep moving forward in love, confidence, and peace. I'm also hearing a message about trusting your instincts. Don't gaslight yourself when something feels off about a person or situation. You don't need to have all the answers or perfectly explain why you feel uneasy. If your energy feels drained or unsettled around someone, that's reason enough to step back or set boundaries. For some of you, this message may relate to a person whose energy feels confusing, almost like something's off beneath the surface, even if you can't put your finger on it. Spirit is saying you're allowed to protect your peace without needing to justify it. You don't owe anyone your time or emotional energy just because you care. This person, whoever they are, may still be wearing a mask, avoiding their own healing. They have to remove that mask before they can connect with you in a genuine and balanced way. You've healed too much to keep being around people who are still emotionally closed off, because your heart is so open. Being around people who block their emotions can feel draining. It's like your energy starts doing double the work to keep the connection alive, giving, understanding, and feeling, while they stay guarded. It becomes exhausting. Remember, real connection is a two-way street. Now, I'm also sensing something softer here. A message about peaceful silence. Someone around you, or soon coming into your life, feels a deep comfort just being near you. They might love those quiet, wordless moments where you're simply together. No pressure, no expectations. I can almost see someone looking at you and smiling, feeling safe and at ease in your energy. There's a strong message coming through with the yin-yang card. This connection feels divinely orchestrated. It could very well be a twin flame or a high-level soulmate, someone who mirrors your energy in a balanced and peaceful way. Whether they're already in your life or about to enter soon, Spirit wants you to know this connection will feel different. It won't feel heavy or confusing. It will feel calm, aligned, and safe. It will feel like home. And for some, this could even be what happened with your twin flame or high-level soulmate. I'm picking up a deep sense of hope from this person, hope that they hadn't felt in a long time. It feels like they had almost given up on love, on connection, or even on finding people who truly see them. But your energy brought something back to life within them. You reminded them that healing is possible, that love is still real. And when they met you, something within them woke up. It's like you immediately renewed their sense of hope, their belief that deep, soulful connection still exists. If this is romantic, you've reawakened their desire to truly show up for someone again, to give time, energy, and effort to a connection that feels meaningful, and that someone is you. This person feels like they had been living in isolation for a while, guarded, withdrawn, perhaps even resigned. But then, almost as if by divine timing, you entered their life, and suddenly they're inspired again. They're seeing the world in colour. They want to open up, to love again, to live again. It feels strange and unfamiliar to them, but also deeply exciting, almost like their soul has been waiting for this spark. So whether this is someone already in your life or a soul you've been sensing is on their way, trust that divine timing is at play here. The connection is awakening something sacred, not just in them, but in you too. I'm sending you all so much love and light energy. Have a beautiful day, and I'll connect with you again soon in the next reading.